Hey everyone, so this is Mr. Lambert coming at you with your first guided practice for today. So our question says, a temperature in degrees Celsius is equal to 5/9 of 32 less than the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. What then is the temperature in degrees Celsius if it is 58 degrees Fahrenheit outside? So a couple things we want to do whenever we do any story problem in math. First thing first, we want to know exactly what we're looking for. So in this case, I'm going to look at the sentence with the question mark. It says, what then is the temperature in degrees Celsius? So I want to find the degrees Celsius if it is 58 degrees outside. So basically, I know I'm going to be converting 58 degrees Fahrenheit into degrees Celsius. That's what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to want to be on the opposite side of my equal sign, if I were thinking of it this way, writing it as an equation, not just an expression, would be the degrees Celsius. That's what I'm looking for. And I know that I can do that by using Fahrenheit, which I know I've got a value for, but it says the degrees Fahrenheit, let's see, Celsius is equal to 5/9 of, so we're going to take something, we're going to multiply it by 5/9, I know that, 32 less than the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. So I take my degrees Fahrenheit, I'm going to take 32 away from it. Multiply that by 5/9, and I should get my degrees in Celsius. There we go. So this is really, because this part would make an equation, this is my expression, and in my expression, my variable is going to be my degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I don't necessarily know each time. But I do know in this particular situation, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my known degrees Fahrenheit, which is 58, and I'm going to plug it into my equation and see what I come up with, or my expression here. Equation, because I've got something I'm looking for over on the other side of the equal sign. So I'm going to take my 58 degrees and plug it in for F, because this is the degrees Fahrenheit. Minus 32 times 5/9, and that should give me my degrees in Celsius. All right, so C equals, degrees Celsius equals 58 minus 32, so 2 minus 8 is 6, and 8 minus 2, 8 minus 2 is 6, and 5 minus 3 is 2. So I get 26 over 1. I can write it that way because I know I'm going to multiply it by this, 5/9. And again, ladies and gents, I am totally fine if you use calculators on this. I don't need to, at least on this first part, because I know 5 times 6 is 30. Carry my 3 over, and 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 would give me 13. So I get 130 over 9. Now my answer should be somewhere around 13, because that would be 130 divided by 10, but I don't know this one exactly, so I'm going to look it up on my calculator and round to the nearest tenth. So I've got 130 divided by 9. I could also run that out long division, but yeah, I'm feeling lazy today. It's going to give me 14.4, 14 4/10 degrees Celsius. That was going to be my answer. So in this case, I plugged in my number that I knew for my degrees Fahrenheit, worked this out, and now my Celsius is on my equal side of my equation. So now I've got 14.4 is equal to my degrees Celsius, and that's how I know what my answer is. Hopefully that wasn't too difficult for you, especially after watching those first couple problems. There's one more for you after this one again. Go ahead and try it out before you watch the video. Otherwise, you're not really seeing if you know what's going on before you try that independent practice. So go ahead and give this one a try, and we'll talk about it here in just a second.